Okay, what's going on, Grand Rising? Today is Monday, July the 22nd, 2024. And what we're going to be looking at today is dollar index of futures. We're not going to be doing a top-down analysis today because I'm just going straight over into the snipe window. But make sure you went through your trader's constitution, set up your mental framework, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Let's have a great day. So really quick, we are, with about 30, 40 seconds before the open, we're just been rallying up overnight. Just really quick looking at this 4-hour price. We're very bullish since that 19,700 tap. So we'll see what happens once we have the liquidity here today. Will we just break out, keep testing to go higher, and then eventually get that 2,200 level. So that being said, let's see what we get, and I'm excited. Let's get it. Now we do got to remember that we have had that bullish dollar bias. So if we continue to get that, then we also would probably, no matter what, look for that downside moves. If they set up, it just depends on how they set up and stuff. So you got YM screaming, you got ES kind of doing the same thing we're doing here, which makes a lot of sense because, like I said, they're making those highs difficult for some weird reason. I don't know why the London's not showing up, so I'm gonna mark that really quick. There's the London's. London's open here. I'm gonna be very patient because this type of price is definitely what I call disrespectful. Dollar still looks really good. Taylor here, QQQ. Wow, what a gap. Okay. So one thing you can notice about this was how they respected that 50 level so well, 19,950. So ever since then, the first move, right? First move was bear. So I like to take shorts in these positions here when it comes back up on that 5 and 15. Now I want that alignment, so I need see the open of this candle, like 940s and above. But we'll see. Okay. Okay, so that's a super massive move down. I mean, we went from 54 all the way. We dropped 50 handles in 2 minutes. So okay, so I'm being patient here. But I do like how price, if this was a buy, I'd be looking for price to return back into here. Okay. So you kind of want to know where that area is. Of course, I need to restart my computer. Okay, so there's that line that kind of goes to like noon, but like price is just continuously falling. There's not really anything that's showing us anything different here. But if price can come back and bang into that area, I would say possibly I'd look for something. But all the shorts from New York right now, all their stop losses have to be super tight. And there's lots of liquidity inside this range bound market. So I'm just being patient right here. I like the shorts. I wouldn't have been able to get into a short. A lot of times too, when they do that, now you ask yourself, where's the money? So I'm gonna do it over here because it's for the recording. But you ask yourself, where's the money? And now you have all this money built up from New York traders' liquidity. So where are the stops? All the stops are here in that red box at the top of this market today. Okay, so like now where are all the risk? All the risk is at the market open essentially. So they continue to push this down and continue going lower down to previous day lows from here, then so be it. Because I mean, I'm not gonna chase something like that. ES looks relatively similar, but a lot more, pushing down on NQ here. 4 hour looks still pretty strong, so I'm gonna move this out of the way because I might be long in this position to take out those buys now. Okay, which makes a lot of sense to me. So I'm gonna be marking that up here really quick. 1992. 82. 3/4. Okay. 22, but that's not. Okay, so let's watch how these candles close. Let's see how it's playing off that 15-minute demand. And then what I'd want to see is price come back down and give me a chance to play it. Now, if they just run it, I mean, they run it. I'm not going to chase either way, up or down. Okay, so that price is starting to push back up. The only way I would want to grab it is if it came back down to 19. That's just me personally, because I see us going to 2100 for sure. But I mean, like the same way they did here, they just zoop, and then they came here and zoop. So good 5-minute close. They came back and closed. So if it can come back, I may attempt it. We'll see. It's a little high for me too. Okay, 15 5-minute structure. Oh, yes. Write this down here. Okay, so that's actually rallying pretty nice. ES is really strong. So if I knock this down one, I could see something, right? That's still a lot more, too much to this low here. Any pullback, so I could maybe like add in, right? But they've already kind of done what I was anticipating off that 15-minute down candle area, so I can't really chase that now. Sheet, that was a good one. Got to be ready for that. But they also, like I said, they could be doing this to go short and they coming back to my area. So I really will be watching. I know I have a long on here. Let me delete this off. But the way that this is rallying back up and being difficult, it's we'll see. Okay, I can do 15 here. Okay, so I like where this is at and the way it kind of looks. It's like, damn, man, that could be a great short position, but I don't know for sure, so I'm just not taking a position. But the way that 15 looks right there, but let's see if we can get through that 20,000 key level because, like I said, good 15-minute bounce off of a level that I could anticipate that to happen, especially there in New York. Right, that type of candle right there, I look for those. Right. And so to see that reaction there is really nice. But now if I see my short end up working out because of how the 15-minute location looks, I'm gonna be like, damn. So you want to frame it up and kind of look just to have an idea, right? And I wouldn't go in with more than one contract if I was doing this. Stop loss at the highs. And look, they're gonna press that New York open right there. Let's see if they just run through it here. If they just run through it, which they are, but they don't, then we're gonna be watching. Okay, they ran through it. Cool. So yeah, man, that was it. That was the transition, I would say right now, going into the end of the day was that right there. A good little touch candle on that 15. And so now you're starting to get the build up. So now you get the candle closure here, 835 to 840. I would say anything that pulls back from, essentially this scoop low now, right? This scoop low right here. Now it breaks out and it pulls back into the area, that's where I'd be looking to attack. I'm not going to try to buy it when it's already going above New York Open and capitulating higher, right? So, yeah, that's where we're at for today right now. And looks really good when you take a look at 1 hour, right? And our markups, right? Looking left, our previous target, and then 400s. There's 400s, H4 is target area. So it looked pretty good. Now, maybe I'm hesitating too much, but I'm, it is what it is. So now on the 1 minute, we went up and we made a new structural high, right? So now we're playing a new range on that time frame. So as price comes back below New York Open, there could be a chance to play what I call a breakout test to the upside, right? So I'm going to be looking for that buildup right in here where I can add in a little bit lower volume. And I'm looking for that same situation I always look for, right? So let's do this here. $19, 40s. Let's see here. I like how this is looking here, right? But then right at New York Open, so you don't want to really do it unless you know you have a solid risk. So like right now I'm looking, oh shit, I have a buy on. Right now I'm kind of looking at it's difficult because I want to see it possibly buy up, but it's failing the New York Open areas. And let me take a look here at ES. YM strong, ES pretty strong, and we had those targets at 56.10 on ES. So price playing above this opening price here, or this half level, excuse me. So now we're starting to show weakness at that New York Open, but with so much liquidity building at 20,000, I just would be very surprised. But ES looks very similar. Looks like it wants to punch out those highs. So I'm going to gear up potentially a buy here in a second. Taking a look at dollar index. Really nothing. We're still kind of just consolidating there as well. ES looking pretty strong still. This is starting to show me a little bit more sell side too, but I see the breakout test to go up to 21, so I'm gonna keep my eyes set there. Get it engulfing. I'll be able to use this low here. 932s. 32s. Profits. So if it just rallies, then it's gone. But we can go back below New York Open and you might rally that. What's New York Open 54s? Shit, that was it. I just want that price to at least dip below New York so that when my risk goes in, it goes in. But I have a better price there. Right there. So right below New York Open. So if this area doesn't work, I would attempt here. But if this area does work as a breakout test, then the 5 minutes should rally a little bit higher. But we will see. I might be doing it backwards, who knows? And I want the risk to actually be like just a little bit lower, like that. Just a little bit. So if this can work out, then like I said, I think we go up to like 2100 areas. 2200 is a target area for me if we were to go. But I think I'm getting midded here on this first one. Okay. ES still looking pretty strong on the 15. We're not looking as strong here. So they may just be wanting to play this 5-minute level. But we'll see. Okay, so we're just watching now, see how it builds up. If it can start closing, especially on that 5-minute here, like that in the middle screen here, a bullish candle like that, I think we go up to 2100 for sure. The close looks good. 15-minute close looks good. All three look pretty good closes, so I think we might get that push up. Okay, so now we're starting to push. It looks really good on the H1. I'm gonna take some screenshots of this because I need to. Yeah, it looks good. We're right in good 5-minute alignment. We're below New York Open. Risk is internal, but um, I could definitely, like I said, see 20,050 being hit. So 20,050. I can definitely see that getting hit. And then 2,200 would be really nice. So I'm gonna put this 2150. We're pushing higher. Nice. Okay, cool. I was kind of worried there, but not really, to be honest. I didn't put a lot of volume on the trade, so I wasn't really too worried about what could happen. So now that the price has moved out of the area, I want to trail my risk to that 5-minute low. This wick right here. Excuse me. This wick right here. So now if it continues to rally, as you can see here, the recording side, we're going into last up candle, we're targeting 2100, and our real targets are 2100, 21.2. Okay. So if you look at a 4-hour, it looks really good, just based off the location of the trade, and then where it's going. So I think we're good. And then we plot this position because I do want to see what this looks like on any higher time frame. Right in here somewhere. I just want to see what it looks like over here. So it is inside the H1 expansion, which I don't like, but it looks more than likely to reach for 20,050s and 2100 still. So, and then I want to bring this over just for the recording side. Okay, because look how all three, and I need to get a picture later. All three are really crushing to the upside. QQQ is also very bullish above. I gotta look and see. I think above its daily open. So that's exactly what we want to see. And we're getting ready to hit our goal of the day. I think on this account, we can push above the 20,050s quite easily. That would be great. Now this is a little imbalance here. Let me mark this really quick because I'm starting to notice this on a higher time frame. This is a small imbalance right here. So you could see price kind of wild out right in here, but if you can see price at 15.5 continue to close and push closer to 2050, it's lit. Okay, so we're watching this price, like I said, watching the other two. YM's not doing the greatest. NQ looks pretty good here. We just need to rally about another like 20 handles. Be great. Looking for that 2050 hit here. ES getting ready to break those previous day highs of Friday. A lot of manipulation on YM. So all right, so we're still watching this price, seeing how we're responding in this imbalance here, 2020 basically. 5-minute candle, getting ready to close, closing with strength, opened with strength, so that's a good sign. Let's see if it can continue to push out of that area to 20s, 50s. It's not looking so great right there. So being patient, waiting for that 2050. It looks like ES wants to push through. YM's kind of showing a little bit more bullishness now. That's just being tricky though. Okay. So not too for sure what this is going to do on this account. So that might be it for this one for today for the recording side. So that'll be it for the recording side. You can't really, be upset with like 1200 on the day, and it's not bad. So with that being said, like I said, I'm gonna switch over here and play some more of my personal. I do have the same trade over there, and I have it break even with 5 contracts micro. So we'll see. So yeah, that'll be it for the recording side. I appreciate you guys watching this. This is Into the Futures from Monday. And let's see if we can have a really good week this week and trade safe. Have a good day.